Hi everyone, it's Kaisa here teaching you law of attraction and mindset so that you can start living your dream life right now. So today I am making a bit different video and I am going to share with you my biggest insecurity right now, and I hope to, share some value with it and to inspire you. So let's get started. Um, I tend to edit my videos quite a lot, and that's not good, I would say, because first of all, it takes like so much time, and all that time is away from, creating more content for you guys. And also, it is tiring, it is exhausting, and also when you are trying to get everything on place, trying to do everything so perfectly, like it just drains every last bit of your energy out. So that's why it's not good. I mean, it's fine to do that, but I feel like things could be so much better and easier for me if I didn't edit my videos so much. But the reason I do that is because um, I feel like I cannot speak so well. Like, I struggle to articulate my message. Like, I don't know how to put it out there, and I have like a lot of pauses in my speech, and especially when I'm teaching something, and maybe always I don't know the exact way how I'm going to say something, and then I just try something, I make a mistake, or I just end up speaking about something which doesn't make sense at all, or it is just way too complicated. That I find it easier just to randomly talk about things like this way, and I am trying to do this video in one shot, that I wouldn't need to edit this at all, because that's how I want to train myself, because I don't want to stay in my comfort zone, because you don't grow in that zone. Like, you need to recognize what your weaknesses are, and then you need to feel the fear, feel the discomfort, and do it anyway. I think it's quite windy here. I hope the audio will be okay. So yeah, like my biggest insecurity right now is my speech. And English is not my native language, but I realized that I had the same problem. Maybe I should not call it a problem, but I have the same issue in Finnish as well, which is my mother tongue. Like, I was never good at just randomly speaking. I'm socially very awkward person, and I never know what to talk about with people. And if I have a presentation at school or at the university or something, I just find it so hard to find the words. Even if I have the the list of keywords, that the topics that I should talk about, I find it extremely difficult to just tell it naturally, and just say what I need to say in a way that it makes sense, and it is flowing effortlessly, and it has some kind of a logic in it, like a red line or something. And I've also noticed that the more I plan things, the more I plan how I'm going to say something, the worse it actually gets. Like, sometimes when I'm planning my videos, maybe YouTube videos or my Facebook Live videos, I write down the title and maybe 3 things that I am going to talk about, And then like in my mind there starts a dialogue, like kind of like a natural flow of how I'm going to say things. And I just like sometimes I'm like wow, like if only like that was recorded, like that was awesome. And then I write those keywords or something in the paper so that I could repeat the same thing, that like the same dialogue that I already had in my mind. But when I try to do that again, it doesn't work out. So I just feel like for me it is better if I don't plan what I'm gonna say that much. Like if I plan oh my god, it's so windy here. If I plan like some keywords or the topics, like 3 things that I'm going to talk about, like that's fine. But the more I plan it, the worse it usually gets. So, and as humans, we tend to be so critical and so rude towards ourselves. Like if you look at your thoughts sometimes, like what you think of yourself, what kind of dialogue you have in your head about yourself, and all those feelings that you have towards yourself, all those negative things, like it is so horrible sometimes. Like you can ask yourself, would you say this kind of things to your friend? Like I bet you wouldn't, because I would not either. I cannot think of any person that I know to who I could say the kind of things that I say to myself, and that's not good. Like you should be kind to yourself, and the first step to being kind to yourself is actually recognizing what's going on, like how you talk to yourself, how do you feel, stuff like that. And when you recognize it, you can take a bit of distance from it. You can start like watching it. You can like separate yourself from that egoic mind which is telling you like you're not good enough and stuff like that. So awareness is the key, the first key to change. That's so important. And another thing that I feel insecure about, which is related to speaking, is that sometimes I have a feeling like why am I doing this? Why am I making videos? Why am I speaking to people? I'm also a musician and I write my songs in English, so sometimes I question myself, like why am I doing it? Because I'm not a native speaker and I feel like I'm not good enough. And I just feel like there are so many native English speakers out there. They speak so well, they can articulate their message so perfectly, and that perfectly the word perfectly, it just came from my egoic mind. I mean, nobody's perfect, but you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, I feel insecure about my English as well, and I sometimes question myself, like who wants to learn from me, like who would want to listen to me talking when first of all I'm not that good at English, like I'm not native, and also I struggle sometimes so much to get my message out there and stuff like that. That I don't know like what you think about my speaking. Maybe to you it is fine. Because like I said before, most of times we are the biggest critics to ourselves. And you should realize it, like you should recognize what's going on. And I don't know, it's just me who personally values and appreciates somebody who is very good at English. Like I have always loved this language so much. Oh my god, it's so windy again. So that's how I've kind of formed this idea for myself, which is not healthy at all. This is not good, but for years I've tried to be so good at English. I've tried to be like a native. I have worried about not sounding good enough, not sounding like a native speaker, but who am I to judge? Like, who cares? Like, it's most of times only those limitations that we, set for ourselves. And also about accent, I think that nobody cares about your accent. As long as you have something, inspiring, something valuable to share. As long as you're able to get your message out there, like no matter if you are using 3 words and doing rest of stuff with your hands, or maybe drawing something, but it doesn't matter. If you have something valuable to share and somehow you're able to communicate it to somebody, then that's all it takes. So what I would like to for you to take out of this video is that it's okay to have insecurities. But what is not okay is that you let them control your life. Like you let them, like those insecurities, to decide what your life is going to be like. Like so many times I have started doing something and then I felt like, oh, I cannot do this. I'm not good enough. It's just not working. Actually, my camera got off and I missed like the last 4 minutes of this video. So I'm just going to repeat those things. And like the last thing that got recorded was something about it's okay to have insecurities, and what I was saying is that it's okay to have insecurities, it's okay to have fears, but what is not okay is that you let those things control your life. Like you let those insecurities and fears to decide what your life is going to be like. Like so many times, like when I've started doing something and I've let my mind take me out of the game, it has given me like a little bit of comfort. Like I started doing something, it was uncomfortable, and then I stopped it, felt better about myself. But in the end, the amount of discomfort which it brings is so much like greater. It is so much more. And when you start doing something new, there is actually already some level of discomfort in you that pushes you towards a change. Like you're not happy, you're not fulfilled, and then you want to change something and you start doing something new. So do not let your mind take you out of the game when you start doing something new. And I actually don't know what else was there in the rest of the video. I don't remember. I was just talking about things in a flow, and yeah, I don't know anymore what I'm talking about. Oh my god. So, you know, these kind of things happen in life as well. Like, camera cuts off, some things fail, stuff like that, but you just gotta keep pushing, because that's the only way you can change something for better. Just trying to think of if I was having something more to mention. I guess this this video is going to end up in a very weird way because of that camera. So I'm just gonna keep smiling through this challenge. It's okay, next time I will do it differently. And yeah, I'll just go now. I'll go edit this video. Yeah, like, that's, now I remember what I was going to say. Like, when you have those fears and insecurities, you should, you know, the only way you can get rid of them, or the only way they can get lesser, is that you face them. You do those things that you are afraid of. And also, if there is something you're ashamed of in yourself, or something else, like you're insecure about something, like, share it with the world. Maybe somebody will be there like, oh, I didn't know like you have something like this going on, like, oh, I thought you're fine, like you look fine, you speak fine, like everything seems fine. And like, yeah, we're so critical towards ourselves. So this video is my practice for today. Thank you, nature. Thanks for the wind, it's beautiful. Smiling through the challenges. So what I was saying is that this video is my practice for today, in order to overcome my insecurity. Like, I am not going to edit this video at all. Like, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. There will be one you know, cut in between because the camera cut off. I think it was a great video, but it's gone now. Like, cannot do anything about it. So like, like I said before, the more I plan things, the more I decide what way I'm going to say them. And now I did my video, and now I'm making this new video again and trying to say the exact same things in the same way. First of all, I don't even remember what I was supposed to say, and I don't remember what way I said them. So I just feel like sometimes it's better to do things without any planning at all. So yeah, definitely, like, feel the fear, feel the discomfort, and do it anyway, because otherwise you're not growing, otherwise you are not overcoming your fears. If you're gonna if you're not doing it anyway, you are actually letting the fear control you, you're letting the fear grow. But like, I think you should grow instead, and that fear should go, you know, it can go into the forest something, it can go away. So yeah, I hope at least one person will get something out of this video. I hope it has been inspirational, and I would like to, you know, if anybody is watching there, watching my weird talks, like, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. So that's my video for today, I guess. I hope I don't need to record this all over again. But if you would like to, you know, watch more similar type of content, like we're talking or something, and law of attraction videos, motivational videos, mindset stuff, so please subscribe to my channel, because I'm making 3 videos every week to help you start living your dream life right now. And don't forget to hit the notification bell sign so that you can be notified whenever I post new videos. And please leave a comment down below telling me what is your biggest, or maybe the smallest, I don't know, whatever you feel comfortable with. What is your insecurity, and how you are planning to overcome it, or if you have already overcome it, like how did you do that? I think it would be pretty cool to read your guys' stories about this. And yeah, also leave the thumbs up if you're still watching this video. Okay, I'm going now. I think it's been enough. So thanks again for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.